Make sure to check out my Patreon for exclusive videos never before seen on YouTube. And don't forget to also check out the memberships on my channel page to join and gain access to perks and see videos early. Make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the bell and be notified of new videos. All the support goes to the production of the channel for better content. Now let's get into the video. What is going on, you guys? Major Dragon here. This is me. I'm gonna assume that the expectations for the comments that I'm gonna be seeing are very low. This is what I look like, and it took a lot of confidence for me to get on the camera, as I hate being on camera. I don't like any of that stuff, but you guys are more important, so now you have a face for the character. I know your expectations are probably high, but now they're very low, as I'm not the most handsome guy in the world, but here I am. So what's going on, you guys? This is a very special video. I will not take too much of your time, as I know you guys want to get into the what if, as this is the second part for what if Goku never stopped training. But I wanted to take 1 second to thank you guys for 2 years, as it's now February 12th. It has been 2 years since I've started my channel and uploaded my first video. And ever since then, my channel has blown up, in my opinion, and I'm honestly and truly thankful for everything. You guys are the best. You guys have always been there, and because of you guys, I'm not living on the street, and that's the honest truth. Well, I started YouTube because a friend told me to. I've always been good at doing what if videos, and I've always been good at doing stories, so I decided to go on YouTube, never thinking that I would get anywhere. And here I am now. Over 2 million views on this channel, almost 20,000 subscribers, which we got to get there soon. And I'm truly blessed. I love reading your guys' comments. I appreciate all the support that you guys have given me, and I decided to push past my fear of being on camera, as I just prefer to be more private, but you guys earned it, so now you have a face for my character. Hopefully it's... I wish I looked more like my avatar than I do now, don't I? But I thank you guys, and I want to tell you this face-to-face personally. Thank you. Every single one of you that are watching right now, I want to thank you for watching this channel, for liking the video, and be thankful for 2 years. Now let's move on to the third year. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Where do you think Goku's going to go next after this part? But anyway, thank you all for watching. Let's get into the video. Vegeta and Nappa have now arrived on planet Earth. Nappa quickly scanned the power levels and seen that they're all laughable. He would then raise his finger and destroy the entire city like it was nothing. This time around, Goku never arrives hours late, as now that he has learned instant transmission, he would appear in front of Vegeta and Nappa much quicker. But now, of course, Goku does not want to be around any animals or life, so he would then lead them over to the rocky wasteland the same as before. Now, this would be the same area where they originally fought, but you can argue a different spot. Now, the Z-Fighters would still show up, Gohan, Piccolo, and the others. Goku would then tell them that he'll handle both of them. As Nappa would step up first, as Nappa was curious to see if this battle power was actually true, as multiple thousand is pretty high, but he believes it's all BS. Vegeta did not underestimate Goku, as he knows that he might be concealing his power. As Goku would begin powering up, his power level would then shoot to 10,000, which would completely shock Nappa. Nappa, by this point, would then believe that it's not real, as it has to be a fluke, as there's no way that he has a power level of over 10,000. That just doesn't make any sense. Now, by this point, Goku was holding back a lot of power. Nappa would then fly right in and continue his assault on Goku. Goku would easily dodge his attacks, and within a single blow, he would then kill Nappa, similar to what he did to Raccoon. Another person who's watching in the shadows was Raditz, as Raditz did not want to get in his brother's way, as he saw how easily he defeated Nappa. This would actually surprise Vegeta, as his power level 10,000 must be correct. Vegeta would then challenge Goku as the two would begin fighting. Even though Vegeta had a power level of 18,000, it was not even close to touching Goku, as Goku wasn't even trying. Goku was a little bit cocky, as he was telling Vegeta, is this all he has, or is he actually holding back? Vegeta would be furious, as Vegeta would continue to use multiple attacks on Goku, but to no avail. Goku was far too powerful for Vegeta, as he would easily slap Vegeta around the entire area. With Vegeta spitting out blood in anger, he would then fly up in the air and charge up a Gallic gun, as he knows that no one has ever been able to defeat it. Goku would not even charge up a Kamehameha wave like he did in the original. Goku would be standing there in base form. Krillin was shocked with how powerful Goku's actually become, as Goku hasn't even broken a sweat yet. He's not even breathing hard. Vegeta would then fire the Gallic gun, as Goku would then raise up one finger and stop the Gallic gun with his finger and slap the beam away like it was a toy. Vegeta would be gasping in utter shock at how he was able to deflect his most powerful attack like it was nothing. Vegeta was running out of options, as Goku would then appear in front of Vegeta and slam him down towards a rock pillar, crashing into it. With Vegeta running out of options, he would try to summon a fake moon. As he would then throw it into the air, Raditz would make sure not to stare at it and to block his eyes, as Vegeta would then transform into a great ape. This would actually surprise Vegeta that there was a transformation like this, but at the same time, not truly. He understands what killed his grandpa Gohan now, with Vegeta now confident that he can win, as his power level has grown 10 times that of his current strength. Goku would easily block a fist from Vegeta, similar to how Gohan handles Cell Max, and he would fly in, delivering a gut-wrenching kick right to Vegeta's stomach. Vegeta would then fall over, as Goku would then charge up a Kamehameha wave and hit Vegeta full force, blasting him to smithereens. The dust would then settle, as Goku was actually surprised that Vegeta actually survived. But Vegeta was badly injured though, and near death. Goku would actually spare Vegeta, as he sees how powerful Vegeta is, and he always is able to give a second chance to somebody. Now we know that Goku's original excuse is that he wants to be strong enough to fight him on his own. But Goku's not a killer unless he needs to be. He spared Piccolo, and Piccolo has changed, so why not spare Vegeta? Vegeta would then escape in his space pod, as Raditz would then prepare to leave as well. Goku would offer to Raditz to stay on Earth, and not be a pawn to Vegeta or whoever he's with. Nappa would actually think about it, and Nappa would then agree and shake his brother's hand. Now, over the course of the next 2 weeks, as we know, is that none of the Z Fighters actually died. So this means that they would not really have a reason to go to Namek, not even knowing about it. So Kami doesn't die because Piccolo never dies either. That means that the Dragon Balls are still there. None of the Z Fighters died like they were in the original. This would mean that there's no reason to go to Namek. So Goku would continue the next few weeks to train under Raditz, and of course to help Raditz train under him. But Raditz would then talk about Frieza and talk about what they're probably doing, as he has comms and knows that they're going after the Dragon Balls on planet Namek. Goku would then use instant transmission to go to King Kai and ask him what's going on, and who's this Frieza guy. King Kai would tell him about Frieza, but state to never fight him as he's not strong enough to fight Frieza. This, of course, is a challenge that Goku wants. And not to mention, too, is he killing innocent people, which Frieza was. Goku wants to go. He would then ask King Kai where's the location of it. King Kai would then tell him a direction, as Goku by himself would then teleport to planet Namek. Bulma and the others wanted to come along, but Goku decided to go solo on this one to kind of see what's going on. He sees dozens and thousands of dead Namekians and children, which would only anger Son Goku. By this point, Goku would then sense a faint power, but it was almost calling to him, as Goku would then fly off and head towards Elder Guru's house. Nail was blocking the doorway, not letting Goku in. Goku can sense that Nail had an incredible energy, as he was much stronger than any other Namekian that he sensed before. Goku was surprised to see all these Namekians, as they look just like Piccolo and Kami does, but he assumes that they're from the same race. Elder Guru would then let Son Goku come inside, as he would then put his hand on his head, and then show Goku all that's happening, but also look at his memories, seeing that Goku is of a pure heart, and that he's a warrior of peace. Elder Guru would then grant Goku more power. Now, in the original, if this ever even happened, Goku would have never accepted it, as he hates being given power. But Goku would happily accept it, telling him to give him as much power boost as he can. He wants to fight Frieza. Goku is now given more strength. Now, Goku would ask, how do you think I compare against Frieza now? You sense my full power. Elder Guru would state that you might have a slight chance at beating him, but he doesn't know Frieza's true potential, as He feels that there's more than meets the eye with Frieza. Goku would then fly off, as by this point Vegeta has stolen most of the Dragon Balls from Frieza, and he was going to use them to make his wish. As he was going to really wish for immortality so he can go kill Frieza and rule the universe as the original, Frieza would have called in the Ginyu Force like before to kill Vegeta. As Zarbon spared him and Vegeta grow stronger, so Vegeta by this point has gotten stronger. Considering the beating that he took from Goku, his power level is roughly 40,000, so he's as powerful as Raccoon. Once when the Ginyu Force would arrive, Goku would actually appear and help Vegeta, as Vegeta was actually able to defeat Jace and defeat Raccoon, surprisingly, but he was completely gassed out of energy. Captain Ginyu had the Dragon Balls, as by this point Goku would have easily defeated Jace and given a Senzu Bean to Vegeta. Now wait, pause. How would Goku have a Senzu Bean? Simple. He can teleport right to Earth. He can teleport right to Korn's place, as he might need them for backup. Remember, they never used Senzu Beans. Korn has a lot of Senzu Beans in stock. Considering the fact that they didn't use them for the Saiyan Saga, and they haven't used them yet for the Frieza Saga, Goku never used a bag of them for training, so he has a whole bunch. Goku brought a few with him. He would actually give one to Vegeta, and they would actually work together, flying off. Vegeta, fighting both people, would have a bigger Zenkai boost. As Vegeta would be around 50 to 60,000, Goku's power level is undisclosed. By this point, they would then both arrive and see Captain Ginyu and Frieza himself. Vegeta wants to take a crack at Frieza, but Frieza was far too powerful for him, as Frieza would then shoot a death beam right at Vegeta and hit him in the chest, knocking him down. Captain Ginyu would then jump on Son Goku, but Goku would easily deliver a powerful kick to the neck and kill Captain Ginyu, not giving him a chance to escape this time, or to switch bodies. Frieza would be amazed that Saiyan, or whatever he is, was able to kill his top man in one hit. That's incredible. He offers Goku to join him. Now Goku by this point would have given Vegeta a Senzu Bean, as Frieza was surprised that those magical items that he has can heal properties. Frieza will take note to destroy it. As he would then try to shoot a death beam at the Senzu Bean bag, Goku would easily deflect it. Now there was only a few Senzu Beans left, which Vegeta would then have them, of course, as Goku at this point, Vegeta wants to have them in case. But in reality, Goku would actually kick Frieza away into a mountainside, as Dende was nearby. Goku would actually hand these over to Dende, and Goku would keep one for himself just in case, and he would tell Dende to keep these and go hide. Dende would then agree and run off, as Goku would begin his fight with First Form Frieza. Both would then clash hands as they were pushing against each other. Goku was far powerful than First Form Frieza. Frieza was shocked at the raw strength that the Saiyan had. Frieza would then state that he has many more transformations, and he wants to show him. Goku would never decline this and state to show me. Frieza would then transform into his second form, as the battle would then begin. But Frieza being much larger and much stronger, the clash would be intense. But Goku was still able to hold his own, and with his martial arts skill, he was able to outpower Frieza and outscale him. As Goku would then fire a Destructo Disc, and it would actually cut Frieza's tail off, injuring him. Frieza by this point would then skip his third form, as Frieza would then go into his full power and his true form, going into his final form. Goku would be amazed at the raw intensity that Frieza had, as the two would begin clashing more. With this factor, Goku was having some trouble, as currently this is base form Goku. With the battle with Frieza, Goku was starting to get tired, as Frieza would then begin putting down the beatdown on Goku. Goku would then use Kaioken times 2, as he was able to overpower Frieza using Kaioken, and deliver a powerful Kamehameha wave, hitting Frieza, blasting him into the earth. Frieza would then offer Goku a chance to see his true power. As Frieza would then begin transforming, Goku was recovering his strength, not wanting to use a Senzu Bean unless it was lethal, as Frieza would then go into his full power, bulking up. Frieza was getting desperate, as Goku, with the help of Kaioken, was able to keep up with Frieza, and the fact that he has instant transmission. But Goku has a handful of other techniques as well that he's not used yet. Goku by this point already has a trick up his sleeve that he hasn't shown Frieza, and with the help of the Yardrats, he was able to master his ki. far more and control his rage. Goku would then showcase Spirit Vision. What is this? Well, it's a move to where you can bring ki to yourself and transfer ki to others. It's a move that Vegeta used on Moro in Dragon Ball Super. Goku was able to perfectly balance his energy, thus making his base form much more powerful. Frieza was in shock that he had this ability, but Frieza was getting desperate as he would then fire a death ball at Namek to destroy everything on it. Goku would appear just in time, and he would actually slap the ball away. Now by this point, Goku would then showcase to Frieza his true power. Goku would then begin powering up, as he would then transform into a Super Saiyan. Though it's not perfected yet, he just unlocked it very recently, and he has a lot to go with it. Has a lot of rage, as he wants to learn to master it. He would easily overpower Frieza with minimal effort. He would then give Frieza one chance to leave and never return. Live with the shame and guilt. That's worse than dying. Frieza would never accept that, as he would then fire one last attack at Goku, who would then fire a final attack, blasting Frieza to ashes. Vegeta never fully died, so Vegeta's fully recovered, and they would then use the Namekian Dragon Balls to basically then wish back all the Namekians that were basically killed by Frieza, thus saving Namek. And Namek was never destroyed, so Son Goku would never go to planet Yardrat, though he has trained with dead Yardratians. Also, there's no new Namek, so Goku knows where the location is. Same with King Kai. Now by this point, Nail is also alive as well, as, again, he never basically fought Frieza. Elder Guru will still pass on a little bit afterwards. Dende would never be brought to Earth to basically become the new Guardian of Earth. That never happened, but that could be an option later down the line, as then Goku would then offer his hand to Vegeta and tell him that he can go back to Earth and live in peace. Vegeta would state that he'll go there when he wants to, as Vegeta would then fly off. His pride was destroyed, the fact that Goku has these transformations, and how he defeated Frieza. But Vegeta has some sort of respect, as he accepts that Goku might be, and probably is, the legendary Super Saiyan. But we know that this will not keep Vegeta down for very long, as now, cutting forward, Goku would then return home to his friends, and all of them were truly happy to see him. Peace was finally brought back to the universe. With Frieza now dead, King Cold would never show up to Earth, as remember, he only showed up because Frieza wanted to. He never really had any interest at all, and there's no Cooler in the official Dragon Ball, so he would never show up either. This means that there's no Mecha Frieza. Though, the year would then pass, and Trunks would still make himself known. As Trunks would then warn about the androids, he finds it odd that Goku was able to be here so early, as, just for what if fun and purposes, this is the same Trunks from the original timeline. He's in a what if timeline. So, this means that Trunks still has the same androids, the same past, and everything else as the original canon Dragon Ball, because the movie was that good. He would then tell Goku about the heart virus, and explain to him the medicine. If he has any symptoms, he needs to take this immediately. He would then tell Son Goku all about the androids and other creatures. He would tell them exactly when and where it's going to happen. They would then have 3 years to train, which Goku would then be pumped up about. As then 3 years would finally pass, Son Goku has been taking this time to use the hyperbolic time chamber again with his son Gohan, and he even had a turn with Piccolo. Goku has also taken Gohan and Piccolo to King Kai's world to train. Now Gohan by this point would have Super Saiyan. As he trained with his father for 3 years at the hyperbolic time chamber, on top of 3 years outside of that, Gohan's gotten a lot more powerful. Piccolo would also learn Kaioken as well, and Gohan would also know about it too. But they would do most of their weight training on King Kai's world. After this point, Goku has easily mastered Super Saiyan with not much effort, as it was pretty easy just to stay in the form. And Goku knows that there's a second level, as Goku has that one in the bag, as he hasn't officially used it in battle yet, but he knows that he can access an ascending level. The androids will still appear, as it was Dr. Gero in Android 19. Goku would appear, as remember, these androids are in fact a little bit stronger than their original selves, because of the fact that Goku still had Super Saiyan, same with Trunks and Vegeta, but Goku's a lot more powerful. But it was not such a massive margin, as Dr. Gero only had so many of the Earth's resources to make the androids only so powerful. They are stronger, but not by a massive margin. Goku would have actually killed Android 19, making Dr. Gero escape. Goku would still falter to the heart virus, as he still went off-world, and we don't truly know the origin of the heart virus. There's no official showcasing of what happened. By this point, Vegeta would then show himself as a Super Saiyan, and Dr. Gero would have already freed Android 17 and 18, who would kill him and bring out Android 16. Vegeta would have lost to Android 18, the same as before, as they didn't really need to try against him. By this point, things were kind of peaceful. Psych. Piccolo would finally then go to the Kami's lookout, and he would then fuse with Kami. His fight with Android 17 would go pretty similar, and he would still meet Cell. This time around, Cell is a little bit more powerful, but it's not by a humongous margin. His fight with Android 17 would be a bit different. Piccolo has no chance. As, remember, Android 17 has infinite stamina. Especially when Cell appears, growing more powerful, he would still defeat Piccolo the same as before, so Piccolo had no chance from the get-go. He would still absorb Android 17 and be on the hunt for Android 18, and also to kill 16. This is when Vegeta would then make himself known, as Vegeta would then showcase Ascended Super Saiyan. Vegeta would then easily overpower Cell with a little bit more effort, but Cell would still trick Vegeta into absorbing Android 18, becoming perfect Cell. Now Goku by this point has fully recovered, and he knows that they need to go back in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber for a few more years to grow even stronger. Goku feels like he probably could take on Cell, but he wants to be double sure, as Goku sized Cell up before, and Cell has a lot of untapped power that Goku hasn't seen. Remember, this version of Cell is a lot more powerful than his original self, so they would go into the Hyperbolic Time Chamber to continue growing stronger. He would then spend another year inside with Gohan. By this point, when Goku would then exit, and then they would go to the Cell games, as all that would happen like the original, Goku is much more stronger. His fight with Cell will be a back and forth battle, as he was a Master Super Saiyan. Cell would start to have a hard time, but with his healing abilities, he was able to keep up with Son Goku and only go to full power. With full power Cell attacking Goku, he would begin overpowering him, until Goku would then showcase Super Saiyan 2. Gohan was not surprised he was watching, but everybody else was. Piccolo was the only one who was pretty calm as well. Sadly, Cell has no chance against this version of Goku. As Goku would then not hold back against Cell, he would deliver a full power Kamehameha wave and completely wipe out every cell of Cell, thus ending the Cell saga and bringing peace. And that is it for this. What if you guys? Thank y'all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about it. And thank y'all so much for the 2-year anniversary of this channel. I really appreciate it. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers, and I'll talk to you all later.